Oh, we have Mr. Stickley live in person.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Judge. I was just dealing with John Fox next door as well.
Okay.
So that's from Judge Pattison. Judge Pattison doesn't care if everything goes either to you or to him or whatever.
All right.
But that's the world that we're in right now. So
Thank you. I thought that had been done earlier, but in fact, I thought they were both his. It would have made more sense to either me to take it or him to take it, but let's see who we got here.
he wanted me to reiterate too that he doesn't really mind what happens to bond. His is at the same as it was prior. But
all right. Good afternoon, sir. Are you Thomas David Blair?
Yes, sir.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse. The file number here is 24808FY.
Yes, sir.
With me is the Chief Public Defender, Mr. Keith Stickley. Let me get back into your case. This is a felony warrant that alleges that on or about February 7th that you uttered and published a forged check purportedly to Matt Skinner at I think it was at a different place.
All right, guys, welcome to the drama in real time. We jump right into court with Judge Middleton addressing Mr. Blair, who's already in hot water. This isn't a sitcom, it's real-life legal pressure. Judge Patterson doesn't care who takes what. It's messy, and that's the reality. The charges? Forged checks. Big deal. Allegedly passed them off like candy at a convenience store in Three Rivers. Fourth habitual offender, bond's already been broken. It's serious, and the courtroom knows it. The judge isn't buying excuses. Blair's in deep, and it's only just beginning.
One of the convenience stores in Three Rivers. Then there was a second check in the amount of $245. You're charged as a fourth habitual offender. You were arrested on this matter back in June, and then you bonded out and you failed to appear for your arraignment. So the bond was set in the amount of $5,000 cash or surety. People use that address. It's the Mays address. Brianna told me she was at that address today. How did you come to get arrested last night?
I was helping my buddy move stuff out of the garage, and Belle Ghost was there, and they seen her, and they came to get her, and I was there.
All right, so they came to get Belle Ghost, and they picked you up also?
Yeah. My address.
All right, I'm not sure what's going on, but I need to get the case back on track. I'm going to set a pre-exam conference for September 17th at 8:30 and a prelim if needed.
Let's crank it up. Blair tries to explain why he missed his court date, claims he was helping a buddy move and just happened to get caught up in a sweep. Sounds shady? The judge thinks so too. A conference is set, and Blair's assigned a public defender. Then comes the story. Living in Grand Rapids, car broke down, called the office, but didn't show. The judge isn't playing games. I don't believe you work at Forest River, he says flat out. This is a courtroom, not a confessional booth.
For September 24th. And we'll appoint counsel for you. The public defender will. Are you working somewhere?
Yes, sir.
Where's that?
Forest River.
Well, why didn't you come back to court? You posted a bond and then never showed up.
I was living in Grand Rapids, sir. Sorry. And my car broke down there. I was living in Wyoming, Michigan, and my car broke down on the way to here. I called the office and told them I was on my way to court.
I don't believe you're working at Which plant are you at?
The White Pigeon, 210.
When did you start there?
Like 2 weeks ago.
But then you never bothered to come back to court?
I should have, for sure.
Well, yeah, and I don't believe that you work at Forest River.
I've worked at Forest River several times.
Yeah, but you're homeless, living in your car in Grand Rapids. All of a sudden now you're employed.
No, sir, I wasn't living in my car in Grand Rapids. I had a house.
Boom, the lies start falling apart. Blair insists he worked at Forest River in White Pigeon. Judge isn't buying it, says he's heard that before. Blair's caught between trying to fix his mess and failing to sound believable. He mumbles through stories about the house being condemned, moving out of garages, and roommates named Cynthia and Ross. But the pressure's real. When you're staring at a $5,000 bond and the judge smells BS, your stories don't save you. The gavel's coming down fast.
All right. Well, I'd set the bond at $5,000. It's a fourth habitual offender. This isn't the crime of the century. You forged or allegedly forged and passed 2 false checks. So, just a second. So, between July and September, you just never bothered to.
I called, sir.
Well, yeah, we don't do telephone felony arraignments by telephone. You need to come into the courthouse. You may have called and said, hey, I'm going to be late. So I issued a bench warrant with a 48-hour hold to give you 2 days to come deal with it, and then you didn't. So then a warrant issued. The original bond was $3,000, 10%. The new one's $5,000. Who else lives? Who do you live there with?
The landlord's name is Carrie. There's Cynthia lives there, Carrie, and Ross.
Is that where you got picked up?
And Jim May, the house is condemned and they're having to move the stuff out of the garage.
Well, I asked that of this morning. I said, I thought that house was condemned. And she said, no, I'm still living there.
Yeah, they gotta get everything out of that garage by like.
This isn't sympathy hour. Judge Middleton starts breaking down the bond and previous warrants. The original was $3,000, but after Blair jousted court, it got bumped. Now he's spinning his wheels trying to explain missed calls, court no-shows, and voicemail excuses. The judge slaps reality down hard. We don't do felony arraignments by telephone. No more excuses. It's courtroom reality, and Blair's losing control. His story is unraveling, and the system's not pausing for pity. The hammer's getting closer.
Next month, so.
I would have moved you out and moved somebody else in, but it's easier when we're using these Polycom rooms and jail staff to just leave you there. We're trying to confirm your employment. Let's see what I can find out here. Do you have any holds on you from anywhere else?
I think I have a child support warrant out of here.
Yeah, you do. Also child support warrant.
I called and I tried every extension and I always got voicemail, so I don't know.
All right, we can't confirm one way or the other. I'm going to return the bond to its original status. Not 5,000, but 3,000 cash or surety, not 10%. You have a hold on you for child support as it is. So we'll explore further whether you're really working there or not. If you're not, you and I are going to have further discussion of it. But your pre-exam is set for September 17th at 8:30. All right, Mr. Blair. Yes?
Sir, I'm not working there, sir.
Boom, truth bomb drops. Blair finally admits he isn't working anywhere, says he's addicted to heroin. It's raw, honest, and it hits hard. Judge Middleton, who's been skeptical all along, takes a breath. The courtroom vibe shifts. This isn't just a case, it's a collapse. Blair begs for a bond reduction, says his life's falling apart. It's a rare moment of honesty. The judge, sharp as ever, drops the bond back to $3,000. You're jerking my chain, but you redeemed yourself. It's intense, it's emotional, and it's real.
All right.
I was hoping to get bond because honestly, sir, my life's going to hell. I'm addicted to heroin.
Yeah, okay, don't tell me anymore.
I apologize. I have worked with him.
Yeah, you're not working there. All right, I don't think you're not gonna post it anyway, but you were jerking my chain, but you redeemed yourself by telling me the truth. I was gonna set it at about $10 million when I confirmed that you weren't working there, but 3,000 cash or surety, and there's a hold. Someone will be appointed to represent you, and we'll see you on September 17th.
I apologize, sir.
All right, good luck, Mr. Blair.
Thank you.
Right. We had the same thought.
I didn't believe him, and I was justified. Because he is addicted to heroin and he is not functioning at a high enough level to work there.
That's not why they have it.
Hi, I'm done with Mr. Blair. Could I have my next customer? Well, he is gonna do a forced detox.
Final judgment, no mercy. The judge wraps it up fast. You're not functioning at a high enough level to work, he says bluntly. Court adjourns. Blair's left with a forced detox in jail, a court date, and a public defender. His future? Hazy. It's a brutal reminder of how addiction, dishonesty, and missed chances catch up fast. Judge Middleton moves on, but the echo of Blair's downfall lingers. No drama series, no hero arc, just cold, hard justice. Welcome to the real world, where the gavel always wins.